So, welcome back to another episode of Medalist. So, in the previous episode, we had a bit of an emotional one. And honestly, I'm really liking this anime so far. I feel like it's gonna be really good if it keeps going the way that it is. But basically, it seems like we've established that the girl, the main character, whose names I'm gonna need an episode or two to remember all the names. So, she basically decided and managed to convince the mom, alongside the trainer, of course, him being very adamant, that they will, or that she's gonna be, taking him as a trainer and she's gonna be learning figure skating. That's the word, figure skating. So it was, yeah, as I said, emotional episode. It had a bit of an like an emotional outburst from the girl and stuff like that. She seems like she's very mature, but also very much a kid. I feel like she is a pretty realistic character when it comes to that. The drama in it is, I mean, there's a lot of it. It's interesting. It seems like it's gonna go into some heavy stuff, which, I mean, I feel like if they do it well, it's gonna be really cool. I wonder how they're gonna do it. But yeah, the animation looks really solid. The voice acting is really good. Juki Haneda on the script, of course. You can tell that the lines, that the deliveries, or just the way that the lines are done is really good. So I'm excited to see where this goes. So beyond that, when it comes to your guys's I guess, input on a lot of the things that I was talking about in the previous episode, I wanted to touch upon it because, well, first of all, I saw some manga readers basically saying that they cut out some of the school not harassment, but like, and not even bullying, but they kind of mellowed out the entire school situation. It seems like in school she was even more lonely and like people were making fun of her a bit more than shown in the anime, which is fair enough. I guess it kind of adds to like the entire outburst that she had at the end of the previous episode. But also another thing is, I was very confused as to why they were so adamant on putting a child in a club and expecting them to go pro from it, right? Because that sounds very toxic, or not toxic. Like that just sounds like an immense pressure to have as a child, on a child that's like 11 or whatever, right? But you guys did say that that's pretty well. First of all, in Asia, I think that is way more normal. If you're paying for a hobby, or like for a club that you're expecting the child to compete in it. That's interesting because obviously that's not how how it was around me at all. Everyone had like some kind of hobby usually, whether it was a free one in school or like a paid one outside of school, and no one expected them to compete in it or anything like that. It was usually seen as like you pay for it to kind of make friends there, meet people who have a shared interest, also learn a skill, be healthy, because it's working out and stuff like that. And yeah, maybe there's a chance that you might continue it later on if you find it fun. That's how it was around me for everyone. But I saw a comment basically saying that in Asia, at least, it's usually, if you're paying for it, you're expected to kind of like compete in it, which is very interesting. And also add to the fact that figure skating is extremely expensive, apparently. So like extremely expensive, like a lot of, like, hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month, which is yeah, that's a lot of money. So then I guess it adds some nuance to it. I still feel like sending a child to a club and being like, you need to go to the nationals to make this worth it, to expect like a good ROI on a child going to a club, like to do it as an investment, it seems toxic to me. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see. Yeah, it feels like a lot of pressure. But I guess we'll find out how it ends up going for the child. So yeah, if you want to watch this uncut and unblurred, it's gonna be on my Patreon, which is down in the description. And without further ado, let's go into Medalist episode 2. Ice skating ring.
足をもっと曲げて氷をしっかり押して1、2、音合ってるよ。押し出すたび腕がパタパタしてるぞ。動かないように我慢。はい、1、2、1、2。
腕の筋肉が痛いです。
スケートは上半身の筋肉も結構使う
I can imagine.
筋肉痛は成長の証。
True.
しっかり鍛えていこう。まだレッスン3回目でフォアクロスの完成度がここまで上がるなんて。
I can imagine shoulders being so sore after this.
綺麗に滑るのって難しいな。でも楽しいな。
I believe you guys did say also that the
い
that the Idol Master community kind of knew. I think it was really hyped up that one of the Idol Master girls is gonna voice her or something like that. Interesting.
あの子は1年生くらいなのにシットスピン上手。司先生は褒めてくれるけど、私まだ全然やれてないんだ。
I'm starting Idol Master tomorrow
みのり
for the first
お
time.
母さん、司先生は
Inori.
あれそういえば、あ、
今月のバッジテスト受けましょう。
This month's badge test.
テスト
Let's hear it. I'm gonna leave this one in, just mute it on the YouTube reaction because it's my first time reacting to it. Oh, it's the Kenshi Yonezu song. But I haven't seen the visuals, so I'm gonna leave it in the YouTube reaction for the first time. Whoa, her eyes are crazy. Bow and arrow. Was it this anime or this song that people said that it was Kenshi Yonezu who actually offered the studio his song and not the other way around? It wasn't the studio actually asking Kenshi Yonezu for the song? Was it this one? Also, the black-haired girl reminds me of Shiranui Friel from Oshinoko, her design.
英検や漢字検定のスケートファン、フィギュアスケートの検定試験がバッジテストだ。
Okay.
初級から始まって1級
It's
2級
basically getting a
合格するたびにバッジがもらえる。
Okay.
合格する
Getting a belt in
大
like
会の出場資格
Rivalry
に
or
もなる
something.
大事なテストなんだ。
Makes
これ
sense.
がそのバッジ。このバッジがあれば、スケートが上手ってみんなに思ってもらえるんだ。そして、集めていけば、いつか
Collect all the Dragon Balls.
受けます。でもまだレッスン3回目ですよ。バッてやったら受かっちゃったりするものなんで。もちろん、来月にしてしっかり準備しても大丈夫。今月受けたいです。
おお、
よし。じゃあ試験終わったらスピンとジャンプの練習も始めましょう。
After the exam.
好きな曲探しておいてね。ジャンプが飛べたらプログラム作る。
That's insane. I would imagine that this is very easy
明日ないわよ。
to injure yourself in this
これ
sport.
ならワルツジャンプ楽勝そうね。
Wasn't it? Wait, I know I'm pausing a lot, but I have a lot of things to say. Wasn't it in the Olympics that was a jump that became so dangerous? It used to be like it was worth a lot of points, but it became banned because it was so dangerous because people would injure themselves. I don't know which one it was. Was it like something to do with like a triple axel into something? I don't remember, but I think there was something to do with that. I could imagine this being so easy to like snap your ankles on this if you're not like even if you are well versed in it. I feel like it's so easy to just injure yourself in this. 2 weeks later.
ここに来たのも久しぶりね。いのり、覚えてる？うん。あ、ちょっとここで待ってて。はい。あ、お疲れ様です。ここでテストするんだ。合格できなかったらどうなるんだろう。
Hmm? Scary guy. Yeah, sir. Hikaru Kamisaki. Hikaru Kamisaki. Oh, the eyes. I'm guessing this is the dad of the black-haired girl. The eyes and the hair
すみま
are
せん
the same.
遅くなりました。
いえいえ、大丈夫ですよ。
広いな
今、5級の最後の子が試験受けてるところだよ。
呼吸。
Oh, it's so satisfying to watch. Dude, the animation is so good.
踊ってる。
上の級はプログラムもテスト課題になっているからね。転んだジャンプ以外も回転が足りてなかったね。次回また頑張ってください。
She's so adorable.
初級のテストは今日の一番最後。時間になったら呼ぶから、それまで上級の子の滑りを見て。あれ
Did she go out? Ah, yes. Peace.
安心する。辛い時は水探し。辛い時にはミミズ探しを。
Oh. Here she. Whoa, the art. Whoa.
誰かいるって気づかなくて。いいよ。陣取っていたわけじゃないし。あなた。僕がお姫様なの。
I'm gonna check out her VA as soon as we hear her name.
だって君、スケートやってる子でしょ。なんで、レギンス履いてるもん。私もここで滑ってるんだよ。ここで、始めたばかり？何級？なんで始めたばかりって。結局あったの？リオ。
Rio.
本当に捨てられてたのか？もういいよ、あったし。あの人、またスマホ壊しちゃったみたい。だから電話も繋がらなかったんだよ。
Yep.
クソじじい。あんた誰？
He's like Tsuki from Haikyuu.
私、いつか。喋んな、ブスエビフライ。
Damn. Oh.
謝れ。お前はなんでいつも意地悪しか言わない。
Oh, I know that voice.
言ったってわかんないよ。
Damn.
って言っただろ。その年で俺らが顔も知らないのは部外者が下手くそ野郎だ。スケートができないやつは話しかけてくるの。
He does remind me of Tsuki from Haikyuu, yeah. So I'm guessing her name is Haruka Kamisaki, right? Is that her? She shriveled up.
どうした？なんかおとし
Poor thing.
何その頭。直すからこっちに来なさい。何この修羅場。今日は練習と同じことができるかだけ頑張ろうね。はい。
I do find it interesting. I'm not gonna pause again. I'm gonna talk later.
いのりさん。少しだけおさらいしようか。止まらないように何を気をつけるんだっけ？今日やることを一つ一つ思い出して。
Lean on a side.
思い出せない。
It's like on a bike.
どうしよう。どうしよう。どうしよう。このまま滑らせたら怪我しそうね。危険させた方がいいかも。
危険。
今月受けたいです。
ダメだ。そんなことしたらあの時の気持ちが。この指掴んで。
司くん、こんな時に何を。
いいから掴んで。よし。じゃあ次は反対の手でこっちの指。
That's an
そういい感
interesting
じ。じゃあ次は親指で親指にタッチして。次は小指。
nice.
次は左の手を使って親指。
Nice.
左の小指。右の人差し指。
That's really cool. To calm her
出
down.
てきたね。
Yep. Nice. That's really, really cool.
よく見て。大須のリンクと何も変わりはないよ。いつもやってることを一回だけ通して滑って、あとはお母さんと帰るだけだ。すぐに終わるだろ。
すぐに。
お
順番まで
いいよ。
That's cute.
全く別の動作で恐怖心をそらす。
That is a really cool technique.
覚えたことが役に立ってよかった。
次、5番、ゆいつかさん。
Yuitsuka.
いける？
Inori.
いつもやってることを1回だけ。いつもやってることを。大丈夫。
Come on, you got this.
初級は片足だけで滑るテストだよ。このラインからスタートして半円描いてラインに戻る。片足の一押しだけで半円を描ききるようにして、右と左を入れ替えて半円を描いたらまた入れ替える。これをインサイドアウトサイドで行ってから、今度は後進バックで同じことをする。前に進むために強い押し出しは必要ない。大切なのは正しい位置に体重を乗せ続けること。前進するときは体重はかかとのあたり、後進するときは土踏まずの少し前あたり。それだけで氷とブレードが勝手に体を運んでくれる。
That's so cool.
ほんの少し足首が傾くだけでエッジは切り替わる。ふらつくとエッジから脱線する。大切なのは軸の固定だ。
フォアもバックもお手本のようね。
Did she do it? Is that it?
次は
Okay, no, it's not it.
音楽をよく聞いて、1、2って滑る。いのりちゃん、集中できてるみたいね。つかさくん、よかったわね。
Just don't jinx it.
次、唯一かいのりさん。
はい。
合格です。頑張ったね。
おめでとう。
お母さん、合格したよ。よかったわね。本当に頑張ったのね。お母さん、応援するって決めたわ。本当？
You've decided?
お姉ちゃんと同じで中学まではやらせてあげる。
Hmm.
子供の衣装ってすぐ合わなくなるよね。
Hmm. I'll let you do it until middle
中
school.
学までか。
Well, I wonder what that
な
means.
ったら
Yeah, that's how I took it. Is I'm gonna guarantee you.
どのくらい上手くなったら。
I don't know.
ゆいちゃんって子何なの？もう11歳なんでしょ？まだジャンプも飛べてないのに。あんな子に構ってる暇があったらうちの子見てもらいたいんだけど。
Damn, are people actually like this? That's crazy. That's a horrible thing to say as a mom.
何してるの？やっぱり君、この前の。あなた。私がいつも練習しているリンク、設備点検で今日はこっちに滑りに来たんだ。まだ初級ですって。あんな簡単なの誰でも受かるわよ。
Imagine going to like see your kid like perform at like, I don't know, let's say you're doing karate as an example, and you go to like a competition that he's at, and then there's like a competition of like kids who are like at a, what's the one belt, the white belt, right? There's a white belt competition, and then your kid is like brown belt, let's say, right? And your kid is like, you know, doing whatever in the brown belt. Then you look at like the white belts and you're like, wow, that kid is the same age as my kid and he's still a white belt. What a loser, bro. He should just drop out. The trainer should just go and teach my kid. Dude, what kind of parent is that? That's fucking horrible. What? There's no way. There's no way there's a parent like that. That just sounds so... I mean, I get it that it's a competitive environment and that we saw that parents were kind of like being a bit on edge because this coach wasn't giving much time to the other kids because he was obviously very much giving preferential treatment to Inori. But still, man, that's a horrible thing to say as a mom, right? Like, you're a parent and you're saying this about an 11-year-old kid? Holy fuck. Some people are just fucking born evil. Holy shit, that makes me mad. Are you okay, Inori? Hikaru. Yep. Okay.
氷になれない人の言葉なんて信じなくていいよ。
Like, I would get it if it's like one of the kids saying this about her, or like something like that.
去年全日本ノービス B で優勝した上崎ひかるちゃんだ。
Whoa, look at this. The animation. It's so good.
早いよ。たった一回をしただけなのにすごいスピード。まるで氷がこの子を動かしてるみたい。
美しい姿勢のまま一番スピードが出る自分だけの重心の一点を探す。何度も何度も練習して磨いていくんだ。
Don't push yourself. Don't push yourself. Whoa! Whoa!
もうびっくりした。君めっちゃついてくるじゃん。本当に初級？大丈夫？どこか痛くした？どうすればそのジャンプが飛べるの？どうすればって、私も飛びたい。あんなジャンプ近くで初めて見た。すごい高いし、降りるのも楽勝みたいに。今まで見たこと全然違う。私あんなの飛べない。それはそうでしょう。君まだ初級なんだよね。この年で飛べなくちゃひかるちゃんに勝てないよ。ひかるちゃん教えて。私も早くそれ飛びたい。早くすぐに。いや、君何者？教えてジャンプの飛び方。いや、ジャンプ同じ年なのに。
Oh.
同じ年なのにこんなに差がある。飛んだことない子に教えるのはさすがに無理だよ。クラブも違うし。
Am I going crazy? Wait. I feel like I'm going crazy. This sounds so much like Ria Takahashi. I'm pretty sure it's not. It's not. I would have known if it is. Surely. But I feel like I'm going crazy. Where's Medalist? Wow, it's so far down. It's buried. Oh my god. Ichino Sekana. Oh, it's Fern. Really? It's Maki from Kaguya. Actually, I can hear that. Okay, yeah, and it's Fern from Frieren. Okay, I feel like there's so many things that I want to talk about here. I feel like the main one that I was gonna talk about earlier was when she was finding worms, and she's like, I can like something along the she said something along the lines of I can always like calm down where like if I feel sad, I always feel happier when I go and find worms, which I feel like, considering the fact that she's always like looking for worms when she's at school, it kind of goes to show how she feels when she is there, right? How bad she feels whenever she's at school and stuff like that, right? That's one thing that I wanted to say. It's a really, really nice way to let us know that she's always like, she feels bad at school. That's why she goes to look for worms, because it makes her feel better.
でもまた会えて嬉しかった。名前なんていうの？名前ゆいつかいのり。いのりちゃんか。これで友達になれるね。いのりちゃん。ひかるちゃん。
Oh, Ichino Sekana.
っていうか、さっきのいのりちゃんすごかったよ。第一印象と性格全然違うんだね。
Her voice is so similar to Ria Takahashi. That's cool.
これから練習？私はいつも給食終わったらリンクだよ。え、学校途中で帰っちゃうの？途中どころか休んで練習の時もある。リンク貸し切りにできる時間は限られているし、まだまだ全然足りないんだ。そっか、そのくらい時間かけて練習しないといけないのか。いのりちゃんもそうすればいいじゃん。 なりたいっていうのをなんで邪魔するんだろう。私お母さんいないからそういうのよくわからないけど、ちゃんと言った方がいいと思うよ。もっと上手くなりたいって。ひかるちゃん、いのりちゃん、私はコーチにお願いしたよ。
Wow.
オリンピック行かせてくださいって。オリンピック。大人の人は私たちの気持ちを勝手に想像するもん。ちょっと上手くなれば満足するって。でも私はそうじゃない。だからいのりちゃんも違うんだったら言った方がいい。伝えなきゃ分かってくれないよ。
I think at the Olympics, contestants in figure skating are usually like 17, 18, right? Approximately.
私がずっと憧れていたこの子たちは勝ちたい大会やバッジのために上手くなる途中だったんだ。スケートをやれればいいんじゃない。私もああなりたい。でも言える私なんかが。
いのりさん、レッスンない日だからいないかもと思ったけど来てみてよかった。これ
Badge?
これを
開けてごらん。
It's a badge. Here we go.
これ
改めて合格おめでとう。いいスタート切れたね。次はいよいよジャンプだ。いや、いのりさんは上達が早いから次のレッスンの準備に大慌てだよ。コーチがまだ見習いの俺で申し訳ないけど早く上達するように頑張るから。
司先生、先生は私がもっと上手になりたいって言ったら手伝ってくれますか？私本当に上手くなりたいんです。他の全部の楽しいことできなくなってもいい。嫌いなこと、難しいことをずっと長い間やることになってもいい。何がどんなに大変かわからないけど一番上手になりたい。金メダル取れる人になりたい。オリンピックで。だから先生に手伝ってほしい。
You have time, Inori. You have time.
そしたらお母さんも。
わかった。あなたを誰が見てもスケートの天才だって思うくらい上手な選手にする。そして誰もが勝利にかけたくなるようなスケート選手にするよ。じゃあまずは1級合格からだ。まだジャンプも飛べてないんだから。
Oh, that's so cute. Wait, who does the ending? Neguse. I'm gonna leave this in since it is the first time reaction to it. I'm just gonna mute it on YouTube. Whoa. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is just the final credits for everything. Yeah, I'm making sure that I don't miss any of the after credit scenes, if there ever are any. Okay, so interesting. So my interpretation, or the way that I see this is obviously a very, very, very privileged sport to do, right? It's considering how expensive it is. I'm guessing that people either are like, they've trained since they were little at like maybe like a smaller club that wasn't as expensive, and then they expanded onto this when their kid showed promise. Or the family is just so well off that they are able to just spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars monthly without it like them being hurt too, like being too financially hurt from it, right? That's what I'm trying to say. So I wonder with her family, Inori's family, they don't seem like they're, I wouldn't say that they seem rich, but I don't know. We didn't see enough of them for me to pass judgment. I don't know how they're doing financially. I don't know how big of a financial burden this is to them. Like, is it them staking their life and expecting a good ROI on this? Is it that big of a financial burden? Or is it something that they can afford, but they wouldn't necessarily want to like just throw away? Or is it actually just a drop in the bucket? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Either way, it doesn't seem like it's a drop in the bucket because of how reluctant she was. But also, I think that the mom is not as reluctant because of the money. I think she's more reluctant because of what happened to the older sister, right? With the injury and stuff like that. So that brings me to the middle school part. I wonder, when she said, I'm gonna let you do this till middle school, I wonder if she meant like, as Inori said, I wonder if it was like, if you're gonna be really, really good and show a lot of promise by middle school, we're gonna keep you going, or if that means actually after middle school you're done, because I don't want you to hurt yourself, and stuff like that. I don't know. Also, yeah, I don't know how. Obviously, I feel like the monetary strain is the biggest part of this, right? It feels like a lot of the kids here and a lot of the parents are probably very wealthy. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to do this. So I wonder if that plays into like the entire, like all of the parents being like talking about those kids the way that they are, because they're spending a lot of money, they're wealthy. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I genuinely can't fathom why a parent would talk about an 11-year-old child like, oh, she's 11 and she's only passing the prelims. What a loser, man. Like, I can't fathom why, as a parent, you would speak about an 11-year-old child like that. Genuinely, no clue. But, you know what? You do you, I guess. So, interesting. What else is there? The animation, absolutely insanely good. Like, the animation was so good in this. It's so satisfying. I mean, I think in general, figure skating is one of the most satisfying sports to watch. Visually, it's such a beautiful sport. And it's great seeing it be animated in this way. I think it's really, really good. The music is really good as well. The voice acting is fantastic. So I'm excited to see where they take this story. Yeah, there's some aspects of it that they still seem quite weird to me when it comes to like the entire competitiveness of it. But you know what? I should just embrace it and let it be, right? I guess we'll see where it goes. Anyways, I'm gonna end this one here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.